The other day, I found myself sitting at the park, stretched out on the grass with my notebook, just soaking up the sun while my daughter played nearby. It was one of those rare, slow moments. No rushed, no to do list chasing me, just the sun, the grass, and soft spring wind. And in that quiet, my mind wandered back to the studio, of course. Diary keepers, I'm sure you know how it feels. Even when you are resting, your creative brain is kind of humming in the background, tugging at ideas. I'm thinking about this Kumbbo kit that's been sitting untouched on my bench for weeks now. Well, I finally decided enough waiting. I carved off some time, cleared my bench, and opened that kit. Inside, it was this agate burnisher and a couple of sheets of 24 karat gold leaves. Simple, but full of potential. Kumbbo is this Korean technique where you fuse 24 karat gold onto fine silver. I managed to play with it a little bit yesterday. I chose a pair of silver hoop earrings, heat it up using butane torch, and apply 24 karat gold foil flakes by flakes. I also noticed that the gold foil that I purchased is thinner because normally, based on the videos that I've watched here on YouTube, you can actually kind of pick up the foil and tear it apart with the hands. I went on with it anyway, painstakingly, and voila, the result. It is not bad. I also wanted to give it a black and gold vibe, so I put it through an oxidizing process by putting it into the liver of sulfur bath. I need to wait for 10 minutes. And I'm going all the way here. I also apply this wax to seal the metal. Here goes the result. What do you think? I asked my daughter because she is the closest feedback I can get now. She said it looked dirty. I agree with her. Fine, let's remove the black and see what happens. I can't think of any other solution except to soak it in a vinegar. In the meantime, I'm taking the girl to the park to enjoy some sunshine. And since it's already in the afternoon, I probably will catch you tomorrow.
Hello everyone, welcome to CBU Studio Diaries. My name is C. I'm a self-taught jewelry maker. I want to tell you a little bit of my story. This is back in the university years, a long time ago during Tucson Gemstone Fair. I visited one of the booths there. I saw a strand of green stones, and the next day I took it to the 4th Avenue. They have like a lot of bead store. And I asked the lady to teach me how to make wire wrap. To make a story short, I came home with a pair of earrings. I was so happy. And from that point, I never really stopped playing with jewelries. Okay, since I'm introducing myself in the middle of the video here, you have probably seen what happened and what I'm going to do here. So this is what we left off yesterday afternoon. Let's see what happened here. It doesn't seem to be changing actually. The only thing that I can say about this is that the wax have been doing a very good job in sealing the oxidation even after being soaked in vinegar for more than 12 hours. The wax is still protecting the oxidating. What are we gonna do now? Should we continue with this or After scouring my collection, I found two candidates that might be perfect for this experiment. One is this bubble ring that I had made a long time ago, and I have also listed on my Etsy shop. If you're interested, you can look it up. It's made out of a recycled silver. Now that I think about it, maybe it's not good. It would be too long to be making the jewelry from scratch. And the second one is this tube that I made maybe not a long time ago, I was experimenting with something. And anyway, I'm rambling here. Sorry. I have brushed it using the steel brush, and it's made out of the Argentium silver. Now that I think about it, probably this is the one that we're gonna put the Kumbbo in. All right. I just don't want to think anymore. I don't want to make any more jewelry. I just want to do Kumbbo. So come on, let's go to the bench here. Duck. Okay, first thing first, I want to make sure that this thing is clean. I'm gonna wash it with the alcohol. Just rub it off, I guess. I'm going to open the foil first. So thin. This thing is so fragile. Okay, based on the video that I watched, the guy was actually applying the gold before heating it up. So we'll see if I can do that. I'm going to use this to hold on to it. That way it's easier to manage just in case it's too hot. And I'm gonna go ahead and heat up this piece first before. Okay, it's heated up. I have a little bit of a gold foil here on my agate burnisher. Just gonna go ahead and do that. And slowly, it works, it works.
Here I'm still on the tube, my second attempt to add more of the gold texture. Picking up the foil, since it's very fragile, I will just pick up whatever I can get. So heating up the item, I move the foil closer to the item and see if it stick. If it is, I'm just going to start burnishing from there.
I don't know if I catch it on camera when me burnishing the gold foil. This chunky gold part has been successful. I think I'm gonna put some more gold here. All right, let's do that. The lady said that you want to have fluffy flame. I don't know what that means. I guess it's not too direct flame. Ambitious. Wow, that is so pretty, right? This yellow is so gorgeous. Using my left hand, holding the agate varnisher, and yes, sticks. Okay, okay, okay. Stick.
At this point, I feel like I have more confidence in doing this fusing process, but that's when everything starts to complicate. If you notice that the gold foil previously worked, it has disappeared into the silver. I just started realizing it at the end upon seeing the result, and watching back the process, I can actually saw it happen. My best guess is that there were too much heat, or it's the foil's thickness to blame. If you know what happened, I'd love to hear your opinion. And here I apply another layer of gold foil just to make sure that they don't disappear again. I've also noticed that the gold fuses onto the silver tube gradually as it's burnished, taking on the same surface texture. And since this tube has a soft brushed finish, the gold adopts that texture as well. The Kumbbo process basically finished here, so this is it. However, to let the gold stand out, I'm putting it into the liver of silver bath to oxidize the silver part. I'm mixing the hot water with the solution, let it soak in the bath for a while, and rinse the piece with water. I'm so proud of this piece. I want to make it into a pendant by putting a yellow gold field chain through this tiny tube and add the clasp. I thought that the black oxidized and gold is one of the most beautiful combinations. It reminds me of the traditional art in Asia, particularly lacquer painting.
Dear diary keepers, this is the end of the video. I hope that you enjoy the experiment. All in all, I'm kind of happy with the result though. I just didn't realize until the end that the gold foil is fused into the silver when it's heated for the second time. Who can understand that? Well, it's an experiment, so for what it is, I guess I have my beginner's luck. And the tube is very pretty. I turned it into a necklace. I really like it. I will keep it for myself. If any one of you would like to purchase it, go ahead and send me a message. I will try to arrange something. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will not miss on the next video. Normally I post every Sunday afternoon in France time, and I would encourage you to keep on trying. If anything that you want to try that you have not tried, today is the time. Never the better time except for doing it right now. Stay creative, be kind to yourself and to others, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye. Wait, it's at noon here. I think I'm gonna have lunch first. And if you think that this video will benefit to anybody who is trying the Kumbbo, or maybe they are discouraged for so many things, just send this video to them. They'll be like, okay, I cannot be lower than this person, right? I'm just kidding.